Knock, knock.
Who's there? It's bread. Am I the bread?
This sourdough bread took me several weeks to make, but I'm gonna show you how to do it in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna pretend you've never baked anything in your life. You don't know what flour does, maybe you don't even know what an oven is, and that's totally fine. It doesn't matter, because I'm gonna walk you through this step by step, just like you're learning to tie your shoes for the first time. Sourdough bread might look and sound intimidating, and it actually is. It takes time, it takes patience, it's difficult, but if you get it down, you'll be making the best bread on earth using just 3 ingredients: flour, water, and salt. Those, plus a little bit of patience and sometimes just a little bit of frustration, and that's fine. And it all starts with this little jar. The first step to sourdough is making what's called a starter, and making one is kind of like getting a new pet, except you'll be feeding it with a little bit of flour every single day. But just like a pet, if you treat it right and give it a good life, it'll reward you with bread, just instead of kisses. We're gonna start off with something fun. If you're gonna make a starter, you need to give it a name. I thought of my starter's name pretty easily. My dad's name is Chris, and he likes to make sourdough bread. So I named my starter after him. My starter's name is Christopher. You can name yours whatever you want, and all you need is a nice tall and sealable jar that when you add your flour and water in, which we're about to do, it has enough room to triple in size. The first step to making our starter is to add in equal parts whole wheat flour and warm water. Now, all I'm gonna do is whisk this up to remove all the clumps. When you're working in a tight space like this is where a mini whisk comes in handy. And then you'll wanna scrape down the sides with a rubber spatula so no crust forms, and toss on your lid. You do want there to be a little bit of airflow in there, so if you don't have a lid that naturally has a bit of airflow like mine does here, make sure you just rest it in a way where air can still get in. And now, all we do is sit this in a nice warm place. It shouldn't be in any direct sunlight, and make sure there's no drafts or cold air coming in, and this will come alive and start to grow. Let's pretend 24 hours has just passed. That was Christopher's first night of sleep. Good job, Christopher. It's day 2 of our sourdough journey, and our starter is still just a baby right now. That means that if we look inside, it's not gonna be too active yet. There aren't gonna be a bunch of bubbles that you're gonna see later in the process, but Christopher is still gonna be hungry, which means we need to feed him for the first time. Pay close attention, because you'll need to do this exact same process every single day at generally the same time. I know, it's kind of annoying, but that's how sourdough works. First, you'll need a copy of the exact same jar you used to make your starter. And then you'll wanna grab a scale, and to this, we're gonna add 75 grams of our starter. That was way more than 75. I didn't mean to put that much. It's very precise, but you have to do it this way. Perfect. The rest of our starter, you can make a new name tag or peel this one off and transfer it over, or if you just know the name by heart by now, which you should, you can get rid of the name tag entirely. And what's now left in our original jar is called our discard. We don't need this anymore. You can use it for things like pancakes or waffles, or you can get creative online and search for things you can make with it, but we're done with this. Every day when feeding, you're gonna leave most of your starter behind. We repeat this process every single day because it helps to keep our